What's up, my fellow otakuans? Today I'm going to be bringing you another anime series review, and the anime we're going to be reviewing today is called Lookism. Now, this is a Korean anime. It was adapted by Netflix. It's actually Netflix's first animated Korean series. So, once I saw it on Netflix, I said, hey, let me go ahead and check it out. So, quick synopsis of the show. The main character, he's bullied in school. He's dealing with self issues, looking at self image issues, body issues. He's a fat ass. He's a big boy. He's a huge boy. And everyone at school, they pick on him, they bully him, they beat the shit out of him. He goes home with black eyes, bloody noses, and everyone honestly makes him feel like he shouldn't even be alive. Now, I know at this point everyone's feeling really bad for the main character, but trust me, he's not the best of characters, if you know what I mean. So yes, he does get bullied, but when he does go home, he goes home to a single mother who's just trying to make ends meet, trying to give him the best she can possibly give him. And he's an absolute dick to her. He complains, yells at her, cusses her out, says it's not my fault that we're poor, complains all the damn time, tries to get her to basically move schools. Now, I understand where he's coming from. I understand that you're bullied, you want to just be able to get away, but he's not understanding where his mom is coming from. His mom is poor. They're poor. They live in a poor neighborhood. She explains to him that, hey, it's actually hard to find living arrangements for this cheap of a rent, so we can't go anywhere. Well, obviously that's not good enough for him. He cusses her out, punches a hole in the wall, and goes to his room. So the anime continues to move forward, in which she goes to the school the next day to kind of talk to his teacher. And when she gets to the school, she sees he's actually getting bullied. So being a great mom, she goes and stops him from being bullied. But no. She stops him from being bullied, and you know what this guy does? He actually cusses her out and tells her, "You're embarrassing me." Nigga, you are literally getting smacked up, dapped up in front of the whole school outside, but your mom's the one embarrassing you because she's trying to save your He's trying to save your ass. So, at the beginning of the show, I automatically was not feeling the main character. Like, I understand that, yeah, he's being bullied. He's in this very sensitive place. He's depressed. But the person who has your back, you're basically blowing her off and treating her even less than you feel. That's what I didn't like at first. Now, where the show actually takes off, so of course, the mom, being the best mom in the world, she sends him away to another school, pays for his, of course, this is obviously in Asia, in which kids can live alone at 17, 16 years old. So she sends him away, have his own little small apartment. He goes to a new school in a new town. So everything's going to be fine, right? Nah. Hell no. First day, this man goes to the new town. He's all excited. He's like, oh, I'm going to be a new me. I'm not going to be the same person I used to be. And he runs into a girl, bumps into her. And usually he will say, sorry, immediately. I'm so sorry, please, because he's trying to avoid being bullied, getting picked on. But in this situation, the girl actually apologized to him first. So he's actually taken aback, like, whoa, you're apologizing to me? I bumped into you. And he lets that go to his head. He's like, he has this weird smile on his face, like, yeah, you sorry. Yeah, you fucking sorry, all right. And then her boyfriend shows up and proceeds to beat the shit out of him. Again, well, first time for him, but he's getting his ass whooped again in front of everybody in town, because now he's in the middle of the street, like in front of like shopping centers, the mall, restaurants, whatnot. So now everybody's around taking pictures, laughing as he's getting his ass whooped in the street. So at that point, hey bro, you deserved that one. I don't know why you had that whole weird vibe, but you deserved it. So of course he goes home, he's depressed, he ends up crying himself to sleep. And where the show takes off, he wakes up in the middle of the night and he's in a different body. The body he wakes up in, he's this tall, handsome, girls love him, guys want to be him. He's super athletic, fast, strong, everything you can possibly want. So at this point in the anime, I'm like, okay, he's gotten this new body. He's going to use this new body for the powers of good. No, he didn't use it for the power. It was good. Of course, he's over here making the friends with the same people who's bullying him, making friends with the same people who treated him like shit, because all he wants is just to be friends. Now, there is one caveat to his newfound glory. When he still exists. There's still two different bodies: the fat ass and the super hot, tall, handsome Korean man. So when one body's asleep, when the fat ass is asleep, then he can be awake with the other body. When the other body goes to sleep, then he has to live the life of the fat ass. So, being intelligent enough, I guess, he decides, all right, the fat ass, he's going to work nights at a convenience store so that he stays up all night. And then during the day, his skinnier, more handsome version of himself, that's going to be the version of himself that goes to school, that gets all the girls, that fucking gains the popularity that he has always wanted in life. So, like I said, I thought he was going to turn a new leaf, use this newfound popularity and his good looks to bring justice to the ones wrong. He starts to see that he's not the only one who's bullied. There are other people who are bullied, not just for being fat. Maybe they're too nerdy, too short, too skinny, for whatever reasons. And I'm thinking, oh, he's going to bring them in and make them feel like they're wanted because he's the cool guy now. He's the popular one. He's the one with the power. And at first, I'm going to kind of ruin it a little bit. At first, he doesn't do that. But as the story goes on, he starts to understand with great power comes great responsibility. Yes, you were bullied, and now you've turned over a new leaf. You've got this new body, but that's not enough. You need to give back. Help the people who are helpless, because when you were in that position, you wish somebody was there to help you. So he begins to eventually realize that. Now, I'm not going to tell the whole story. This is about an 8-episode long anime, so you can definitely binge it in one night, maybe even one sitting if you're a real binger like most of us. But the whole moral of the story is teaching people that, yes, in this society, let's be real, in this society, people are bullied. People are brought down to a lower level because multiple reasons. Maybe it's where they're from, how much money they have, their weight, their whole self-image. Maybe they're just simply ugly. But in this scenario, he learns that, hey, I'm going to finally give back. I'm going to be what I need to be for the other people who truly need me, and show that, hey, just because we're different doesn't mean that we aren't the same. When I mean with the people, the outcasts, the people who are currently being bullied in his handsome form, he's not different from them. So they shouldn't feel that they're outcasts and they should just deserve to die. They need to understand that, hey, we're all humans, and no matter how we look, where we come from, we're all the same. So I did love this show. It started off, like I said, I didn't like it at first. I was a little unsure about the main character, but as it began to progress on, you started to see that he's starting to learn those lessons. And honestly, by the end of the series, I was completely in awe of who he's become, who he's even still becoming, because even though it was only 8 episodes, it definitely gave you the feeling that there's still more to come. Of course, I did my research. When is season 2 coming out? It literally just came out like a week ago. But when is season 2 coming out? When's the expected dates for season 2? Netflix hasn't even announced that they're going to cancel it or announce that they're going to redo it for another season. So we're a little early. We're a little early on that one. But I am looking forward to the next season, because I want to see how much further he goes with what he's begun to do. Because he's started to bring in like the outcasts. He's bringing them into the fold. He's showing people that, hey, just because I'm a good-looking guy and I'm handsome and I appear to be rich doesn't mean I'm going to treat other people that I deem below me. You know what I mean? So, again, the name of the show is called Lookism. It is on Netflix. It actually premiered, I would say, almost a week ago. And, again, 8 episodes, and I believe you all should definitely check it out. Peace.